Hey, we got one last story to do. We're gonna be in the control room. Hey, did you get the last story done?
Yeah, I do. Here.
Last one?
Yeah.
All right, good. Camden. Last story. That's it.
Ready for the show?
Yep.
All right, let's get going.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this Thursday edition of the 5 Star News. I'm Camden Green here to start you off like we always do with Up to the Minute. Today, the wrestling team will be taking on Cahola Creek at 5:30 here at Heritage. Tomorrow, the basketball teams will be heading over to Northwest Whitfield. The girls will start at 7 and the boys will start at 8:30. Good luck, guys. Also tomorrow, the Beta Club and National Honor Society will be having a Christmas movie night at 6:30 here at Heritage. I'm Camden Green, this has been Up to the Minute. Now here's Andrew Jones and McKinley.
Thanks, Camden. To the news now. It's about our Heritage Athletic Director. Dr. Shaq Snyder was named Region Athletic Director of the Year. We talked to him and some of his coaches about what he's done.
Hello, Generals. I was just asked about an award that I did receive. I was fortunate to be voted our region's athletic director of the year, and really what that is that's a reflection of our coaches and our athletes. I'm a very, very small part of what we do here, and I really mean that. All the administration, Coach New, Coach Moore as assistant ADs, Miss Niles. They have a lot to do with our athletic department, and I simply have the titles athletic director. But it is a cool honor, and I think it's again it represents our entire community and our school and our athletes. So if anything else, I'm winning on behalf of our coaches and the rest of our administration. But again, it's always nice to be recognized among your peers, and so I'd like to thank again all our coaches and athletes for being a part of an awesome athletic department, and so it's an honor for me to serve them. Thank you.
So congratulations to Dr. Shaq Snyder for getting the Athletic Director of the Year. He's a huge help for me. Our program runs so smoothly, and there's a lot of things that I don't even have to think about because he's always taking care of things behind the scenes and getting things done and getting things set up. And he's a great resource to go to for wisdom. He's just a good friend, great coworker, and well-deserved. Great job, man. Appreciate everything.
Well-deserving award for Dr. Shaq Snyder. He does a nice job here as the athletic director of Heritage High School, so I'm really proud of him. He deserves it. The guy's always here. He's always helping the coaches out. I've been doing basketball and tennis now for a long time, and he's been with me the last few years, and anything you need, he takes care of it. He's well-respected throughout the region, and we're proud of him, and we're glad to have him here, and he'll probably win that award as many times as they give it out. He does a great job, and we're proud of him.
Congrats on the award, Dr. Shaq Snyder. That'll do it for me and Mackenzie. Now on to Harlan Woodard and Carson Wells about the Bodies Farm information.
Thanks for that story. Well, in other news, the University of Tennessee's Body Farm is coming to visit the forensic science class. I talked to Mr. Johnson and other students about how the experience is going to be.
So tomorrow we have a representative from the Body Farm's, it's a forensic anthropology graduate course of study at the University of Tennessee in Knoxville. It's a world-renowned group of study or course of study. It's very famous for training forensic anthropologists. That means that these are the people that go out. If you find dead bodies or human remains, they come and do their best to identify the bones, to identify the person they belong to, whether or not they're human bones or animal bones. And so these types of careers have been certainly made famous by a lot of the TV shows that we see on television each night. So if the student has any interest in becoming a forensic anthropologist, maybe they naturally are inclined to like things like anatomy and physiology and forensics, or that area of science just really appeals to them. This should be right up their alley. Hopefully our presenter will let them know what requirements they need to join this program, what types of service opportunities there may be out there involved in this kind of work, and what type of background you'll need to fulfill that commitment.
I think it'll be really beneficial for our class to see what a real professional has to say about the whole career.
Sounds like this is going to be a lot of fun. Well, that's all from me. Make sure to stick around because after this short commercial, sports is next.
Man, this sweater it's tacky sweater day today, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to win. This is really tacky, you know. If you are wearing a tacky sweater, please come down to the main lobby.
Oh, I better head down there.
Wow, hey, are you here for tacky sweater?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're the one that showed up today, so I guess you win.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
So you get to go lunch early for the rest of the week.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Dang, that's amazing.
Uh-huh.
Dude, pick a sweater day next year because that can happen to you also.
What's up, guys? Welcome to sports. I'm Davis Kilgo. Let's get this show started. Oh, yeah. So you may have thought that was our intro, but it wasn't. I'm Davis Kilgo. Welcome to 5 Star Sports, everybody. Welcome into 5 Star Sports, everyone. Davis Kilgo here to get you caught up on all Heritage basketball action again. And as our Generals played Gilmer County last night, we talked to a few players and coaches on how the game went.
Last night against Gilmer, we had a tough game. It was a rough loss. We lost by like 4. No one really played their best. We couldn't really put the ball in the hole. But there's nothing we can do about that now. On to Northwest.
All right, the varsity boys basketball team suffered a tough loss on Tuesday night against Gilmer. It was a game we felt like we should have won. We just didn't play very well, and we're going to have nights like that sometimes. When we struggle shooting the ball from the three-point line area, we're going to have trouble scoring, and we had trouble doing that on Tuesday night. But Gilmer played really well. You know, they're seniors. They played together for a long time, and they've always been kind of a pesky team for us. So we got to get back to the drawing board starting today and get ready for Northwest on Friday night. We'll be down at their place. They're always one of the top, couple teams in the region, and we don't feel like this year's any different. So we just got to throw the Gilmer County loss out the window and prepare for Northwest. We don't want to lose too many games in the region, so dropping the one at Gilmer or the one with Gilmer kind of stings a little bit more. We'll have another opportunity to play them again up there at their place, and hopefully we can turn the tables on them.
It's a tough loss last night at Gilmer County. We couldn't hit any shots, just a very scrappy game, but we'll move on to Northwest Friday.
Tough loss last night, guys, and good luck this Friday against Northwest. That's all for the guys. Now on to Logan Long, who caught up with the girls' basketball team.
For that boys basketball recap, well, the girls played Gilmer as well. How'd it go? Let's find out.
On Tuesday night, the Lady Generals played the Lady Bobcats from Gilmer County, and they came in undefeated. They were 6-0, and good for us. They went home with their first loss. So we played pretty well. I was proud of the team. We played hard the whole game. Come out really initially. We come out and jumped on them 16-2, and pretty much the game stayed around that the rest of the way.
Last night it was a good game. It was a good win. It was a big region game. We needed to get it, and it was a pretty big blowout, and we didn't even play that well, so that was pretty good for us.
It kept us tied for first place with Northwest Whitfield. So, we, like I say, we started out very quick and played really well, and just kind of kept that lead the whole game. So. Like I said, I was really proud of the team, and Emily Wiley led us in scoring with 24 points, and Ansley Bice had 19, and Haley Phillips had 10. So tomorrow night we go down to Northwest Whitfield, who is another undefeated team.
Yeah, we plan on to go out with full force. We have a lot of history with Northwest, and it's a really fun game playing there. So we plan to go out, play our best, get some shots up beforehand, and have some good practices until then.
Good job, ladies, and good luck tomorrow night against Northwest Whitfield. Now over to Jake Cobb with the Logan Pickett Day.
Logan Pickett, probably Heritage High School's most well-known general. Today's his birthday, and, well, we'll just let you check it out.
Let me hear you!
Well, happy birthday to the one and only Logan Pickett. I think everybody has at least one memorable Logan Pickett story. And usually mine entail the Monday morning after my LSU Tigers lose. Logan likes to come up right in my face and say, "LS who?" really loud before I've had my morning coffee. But other than that, but no, it's always a pleasure, as everybody knows. And so happy birthday to Logan. We wish you well. And, you know, HHS will always be your home, my man. So talk to you soon.
Logan Pickett, man, happy birthday to you. 22 years old. That's unbelievable. I can't believe it. I mean, I remember when you were like this high, running around over at the middle school. And just want to congratulate you on your birthday. You've been an awesome student for me and buddy, team manager, friend. And I just know you're going to do great things when you head out of Heritage High School. We're certainly going to miss you. Fortunately for me, I won't miss you too much because you're going to stay on us with the basketball manager and the tennis team manager. And you're going to be in charge of our wardrobe, what we're wearing every year for the girls' tennis team. So I get to keep you around for that. But I just wanted to say a big go Vols, and good luck in whatever you do, man. You're awesome.
Happy birthday, Logan Pickett. This is your year. I'm going to miss you, and when you age out, miss yelling, "This is our year" to you. Talk about Tennessee. And I miss all the chest bumps, but I'm glad you're still on the sidelines.
I've been at Heritage High School since the doors opened. And I don't know when Logan Pickett came, but really I can't remember a time when he wasn't here. I can't imagine what it's going to be like with him not being in the halls or being at the games yelling, "Let me hear you," and all the different things he does to make our lives happy and make us smile. Logan, we're going to miss you.
Happy birthday, Logan. Big 22nd birthday. I hope it's a good day for you, brother. I know the school sure is going to miss you, but you got big things ahead. Just want to let you know that's 2 for the day. You know what I'm talking about. Happy birthday, brother. Really hope it's a good one. Love you, man. Go Dogs.
Yeah, to single out one favorite story about Logan Pickett is really, really hard. I mean, there's tons of them. There's lots of them, but you know, probably one that that kind of I remember the most, probably because it's one of the most recent ones. Involves it was last year that involved and it's kind of a between Logan and our own Cole Wilcox. I think Tennessee, which you know he's a big Tennessee fan. Tennessee had gotten beat by Florida, and it was at a softball game. And I think Cole had heard enough about Georgia's loss or whatever, and I think he ended up giving a gator chomp towards Logan Pickett, and it got Logan extremely fired up, and said he was going to go whip Cole Wilcox, and said it with a tremendous amount of conviction. And it was funny because he was really meaning it, but at the same time, Cole's somebody that he loves like a brother. So it was a rather humorous story and event that occurred. But the ones of us that saw it, we'll always remember it because those two guys are they love each other and are brothers. But it was extremely funny. But that's how passionate that Logan is about Tennessee football. I mean, he is Mr. Tennessee when it comes to all that. So he's a true fan, and think the world of him.
Yeah, over the past 10 years, I've had a ton of great memories with Logan, especially on all the bus rides we've taken during basketball season. But probably the most memorable one was 2 years ago on the way back from Stevens County. We stopped at the Zaxby's. It was just me, Coach Terry, and Coach Green and Logan, and a few players. And Logan actually suffers. He has a dairy allergy, and but he wanted a milkshake, so we got him a milkshake, and it's just safe to say we all suffered for 2.5 hours on the way home from that drive from Stevens County.
I'll never forget some of the stories we've had, man. That bus ride back from Stevens County, man. That milkshake you ate, oh my gosh. Woo. That was rough, man. Or was that Height? I believe that was Height, wasn't it? Yeah, it wasn't you.
Hello, I'm Nurse Angie, and I was just talking to Logan's mom, so I was tearing up a little bit. But my favorite moment with Logan is when I always see him in my office or in the hall. And, of course, he always has on Tennessee. And he always has to say, "Go Vols, Narsinji." And then I have to say back to him, "War Eagle, Logan." And so we have to do that every time we see each other. And I'm going to miss him so much.
All right, so Logan Pickett's last day as a student at Heritage High School is coming up this week. And when I reflect on my favorite time with Logan, I got to repeat this favorite time every week. Logan and I both love Heritage, and we have a lot of Heritage clothing. So we wear our Heritage stuff and we talk about it, talk about what we're wearing. So if I wear something Logan hasn't seen in a while, of course he's going to come ask me, "Hey, Mr. Bradford, where'd you get that? What size is it?" And it's always going to be XL. And then we talk about when I got it, what season, what year, who was the coach, just where did I get my clothing. We talk about brands a lot. Logan's a big sporting brand kind of guy, so he'll ask me if it's Adidas, Nike, Under Armour. And we usually end up talking about how when Heritage first opened, we were very poor, didn't have a lot of money, and so we ended up with the cheapest athletic clothing that we could afford, a lot of Russell back then, maybe some Badger, maybe some Starter, you know, that kind of thing. So I've really enjoyed talking Heritage sporting wear with Logan Pickett once a week for the past several years. I'm going to miss that.
To tell you my favorite Logan Pickett story is tough because there's been so many, and I hate to single out one, but there's a couple that I have to bring up, and one is Logan and I talk a lot about. He always wants me to purchase Adidas apparel every time. He's on me about purchasing Adidas apparel, and we talk about how much I don't like Adidas and how I've never bought Adidas, and I told him it just doesn't hold up, and I said it's kind of like paper plates. It just kind of tears up over time and so forth. So that's one of my favorite Logan Pickett stories.
But other things, man, there's so many memories of things you've done, and you've always been there for me, though, man. I love you. And what about the time at Dalton when I told you, don't open that Dr. Pepper, man? And what'd you do? You sizzled it right open, and it exploded all over half court. Well, the game was only delayed about 25, 30 minutes. Nobody really cared, I guess, but oh well.
Yeah, well, Logan's he's been our basketball manager ever since I've been in high school, and he's been more than a manager. He's always been a great friend, and he's always the first one to get us water, and he cares about us and loves us. And he's a really enjoyable person to be around. He's very funny. And one of the things he always says to me is he comes up to me and gives me a hug and says, "Hey, there's Ronnie 2K's son." And I don't really know why he says it. I guess because my dad's name's Ron, but it's always funny every time he says it.
Happy birthday, Logan. Thank you for always being our biggest fan. We love you.
And then there was that other time. There was that other time when we were at Lakeview. I said, whatever you do, Logan, don't spill the Zaxby's. Well, we know what happened there. And then finally, and then one of the last ones, one of my favorite stories, just bought my brand new car. Fresh off the showroom floor. We're going to go see a movie. I pick you up over here at Heritage after football practice. You get in, I see you coming. I'm like, no, Logan, don't get in. And you get in, there was like 3 feet of mud on your shoes, man. All in the front seat of my new Accord. But hey, man, I still love you. Man, you put Heritage on the map. Your video went viral. And who shot that video for you, buddy? That's right here, Mr. Green. Peyton Manning called you. What was the first thing he asked you? If you knew Mr. Green. I know. But anyway, man, and I'm just so happy for you and what all you've done for our school. And you come to every sporting event, man, you're there for us. You're right behind me. Everything I do with the boys basketball team, the tennis team, you do it for every team. And I'm so happy to know you. And your family's awesome, too. And we know you're going to do a good job over the middle school. But you got to get off on the basketball games. And you've got to be off on Sunday because from this point forward, buddy, you can come to my house anytime on Sunday and watch the Falcons with me. Love you, Logan.
We love you, Logan. Go Vols!
Hey, Logan, you're a good dude, man. I love you. Appreciate everything that you do. I want to tell you one thing, buddy. Happy 4th of July, Logan.
Happy birthday, Logan. Happy birthday, Logan. We all love you, and we're going to miss you. Go Orange.
Go Orange. What? Go Vols.
Happy birthday, Logan.
I love the Dallas Cowboys. Tennessee Volunteers aren't very good.
Happy birthday, Logan Pickett. We're going to miss you, and I'm sure you'll still be at all our basketball games, and you kind of, you know, you're always at the basketball games because we get to talk about the officials together. So, you know, I'll see you every time we have a game, and again, happy birthday, and go Big Orange.
Happy birthday, Logan, from Northwest Georgia Officials Association. It's always good to see your smiling face here, and it's lights out tonight.
Hello. I had to add another story. I love it when Logan comes in here and he says that he's sick, and it's usually his belly. But I always have to take his temperature, and then if I say, Logan, you're fine, then he's like, okay, I'm not sick, and all I have to do is just tell him he's okay, and I've healed him, he's all better, and he smiles and goes on.
Happy birthday, Logan. So many memories for Logan, it's hard to pick one. Obviously, I think I would have to go with his long touchdown run against Cartersville a couple years ago, and seeing him celebrate in the end zone with his teammates and Cartersville's teammates, and there's 1,000 great memories of Logan. He's just always fun to be around. Always has a smile on his face. Always puts a smile on somebody else's face. And love you, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man. I love you. It's been a good ride, man. 3 years. It's been fun being your partner. We've had many great memories together, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. I appreciate all you've done for me, and I'll always be your best friend, man, and I'll always be here for you. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Logan. Kind of sucks to see you go, but I know God has big and better things for you. And I would say my favorite memory with Logan Pickett is him being the only one to score on Cartersville my sophomore year. Florida State can't even score on Trevor Lawrence's team anymore. So congrats to you, Logan. Super proud of you, and hope to see big things from you in the future.
Hey, Logan, this is Mr. Watts over at Ridgeland High School, and you know, Mr. Green told me that your birthday's coming up, and I knew that you were one of the biggest Ridgeland Panther fans in all the world, so Ridgeland Video and I wanted to tell you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Logan. Happy birthday to you. All right, Logan, happy birthday, man. Take care.
My favorite Logan Pickett memory, it's probably not a school memory, it's when we went to the Tennessee-Georgia game, and you remember what I'm talking about. The whole fourth quarter, you're singing Rocky Top, it's the top of your lungs, we're having a good old time, Tennessee's winning, and then Georgia hits a long pass and takes the lead, and that place erupted, and everybody's yelling at us and pointing at us, and they're getting on to us, and then what happened? Tennessee, Hail Mary, touchdown, Tennessee wins. Logan Pickett's happy. Oh, it was fun. It was a good time.
Great show, everybody. Thank you all for watching. And from us, have a great day, a great rest of your week, and as always,
stay classy, Heritage.
Oh, that was pretty good, dude.
Yeah, can you turn off that light for me?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, guys, for watching. We all really appreciate it. Everybody in the studio wants to thank you personally for watching. You guys keep us afloat. So, that's all I really have to say. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.